Just can basically that note is this one. Let me show you. Completely one-liner is there. Okay, every theoretical part, everything is there A to Z. For each by each topic, EIGRP, OSP, BGP, MPLS. This is not so much long, it's only 30 pages. So you can easily read. Only 2 days required to complete. Okay. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are on.
Okay. That was the document. Once you will get, please start to prepare. Okay.
Sir, I heard in Bangalore we have openings for the networking skill.
Networking.
Networking engineer, sir.
Okay.
So
What is
I
the
saw the status. So,
what is the criteria?
no, from institution only they posted in Telegram, sir. We have network engineer openings.
Okay.
So, how to reach that, sir? How to apply?
Now from the GUINET platform, you have seen
Yeah.
that one. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
Neha ma'am, could you please help on that part?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Neha ma'am, actually, he's asking about that on the platform. He has seen that one of the requirement in the Bangalore location.
Yeah,
So he's asking. So how?
HCL.
I will
Okay.
check.
Okay, Srikant, no problem. That part I will get back to you through the WhatsApp. I have your number. Okay, I will check. Okay, till now I did not check that part. I will check and I will get back to you how to apply. Okay, no worry about that part. Today
Sure,
only I will
sir.
get back to you.
Okay, okay, sir.
Just tell me which company.
HCL, sir.
Okay, SLTech. Okay, okay, no problem. I will get back
HCL.
to you because yes, SL a lot of requirement now. So I will get back to you. Okay, I will check internally and I will get back to you. No worry about that part.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. But before that, please prepare because once you will officially enter into the SCL, then if you will not clear, then you will block for 6 months. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay, let's study for next 1 hour. Then what we will do, other people are not coming today. No problem. Okay. So yes, this will also come. So let's start for 1 hour. First we'll read for 1 hour. Then once we'll be done, then I will do a very small test about 20 marks just to see how much you have prepared. Then I will guide you what to prepare, what you can skip as of now. Skip is not a good solution, but for a short time period, if you want to give the interview, some parts you can skip. That thing I can let you know. But again, skip is not a good solution. But before that, I will just take a 20 mark test. So we'll see how much you have prepared, then we'll proceed accordingly. Okay. Let's do. Srikant, have you used this IPSec on your environment? Any of the company?
No. So that there are two types of tunnels, right? Transport mode, tunnel mode. Those are all comes under IPSec only.
Those are comes under IPSec. Actually, this is here. On your part, only pure IPSec is there. Okay. On your means CCNP, but this is the reason I have started from the GRE. So I can show you what is the tunnel mode, what is the transport mode. Today only I will show. Then only I can start the interview. Okay.
Yeah.
Tunnel mode is there, transport mode is there, native IPsec is there. Okay. One of the batch I have prepared one now. Just a minute. Let me start this one. Here only native IPsec is there in the CCNP, but this is the reason I have started from the GR, so that you can see what is tunnel mode, transport mode, and then native IPsec. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. GRE part is quite clear, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Let me do the GRE. Just see, GRE part is quite clear to you, because I will put GRE first, then our GRE I will put the IPsec. IPsec already I told you, explain the command. Just next 30 minutes, I will show you what is the tunnel mode, what is the transport mode, what is the behavior in tunnel mode, what is the behavior in transport mode. Then directly we will go to the IPsec native. Then we will close. So before that, please see GRE we did, and please see if any doubt on this part. I will. Guys, you have this snap, am I right?
Yes.
R1 to R5, I will make a GRE tunnel first. As of now, leave about the IPsec. See the GRE only. Any doubt? Very simple.
Sir, in R5 and R1, we have taken two
ये
times
तो
of
GRE
IP address.
ओल्ड
हम्म?
कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है राइट GRE का जो
yes, GRE का जो ओल्ड कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है एग्जैक्टली वही करूंगा, उसके ऊपर मैं डाल दूंगा आईपी से खत्म.
ओके सर
Sir, in R1, R5, we have taken two times of IP address with the same subnet, same IP. Why, sir? What is the reason that?
Where I have taken?
So in R1 interface tunnel 1 IP address 192.168.1.
This is repeated. By mistake it is repeated 2 times. You can remove. Okay. Actually, this was repeated. Same thing you can see. Just tunnel IP 2 times I have typed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tunnel destination R1. R1 is again here in IPsec also we have like a hub and spoke term or what?
In IPsec also we have.
Is
But
there any topology like we are using hub and spoke?
No,
spoke?
IPsec
No.
is not an hub and spoke. IPsec is a point to point. Okay. So what you need to do over the GRE, you need to put the IPsec. But here in your syllabus, it's only pure IPsec. Okay. But we need to actually, we are using GRE over IPsec, not directly the IPsec. Okay. So R1, R5, I have put the GRE tunnel, and over that, suppose this is the GRE tunnel. Let me show you. Okay. So first what I did, this is a GRE tunnel. Okay.
Okay.
IPsec.
Okay, over GRE you implemented IPsec.
GRE I can implement IPsec. So see, GRE already we did. So I don't think there should be any doubt. If any doubt, please let me know.
Interface tunnel, okay, 192.1.1. Tunnel source is zero. So the R5 tunnel source is R5 interface, sir? Exit interface, sir?
R5 tunnel, R5. Yes.
Tunnel
Either
source.
listen, either you can put this one or the public. No problem. Either I
So
already
public-
told you tunnel source,
Hmm.
either you can put the public interface means interface ID, or you can put the published interface IP, like I did in the GRE. You remember one I put?
Yeah.
Yes, that is the same thing.
So after that, again, R1, R5, you implemented a ESGRP, correct?
EIGRP, exactly same thing.
168.1.1 public IP network, okay. No.
Okay. Issue, this is clear to you? No doubt?
हाँ जी सर, क्लियर है सर।
Okay, okay. Oh, I have already opened. R1. Wait. Guys, here I cannot show you how an hacker will come, how he will capture the data. That thing I cannot show you. But one thing I can show you. Just allow me a minute. I need to capture a link. Guys, just allow me a minute. I think some electricity problem outside. Just allow me a minute. Let me back in 5 minutes.
ओके सर।
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. ओके, व्हाट्सएप में भी मिल गया होगा आपका डॉक्यूमेंट।
सर अभी वो नेहा मैम को पिंक किया था मैं,
हाँ
वो ड्राइव
नहीं
का
वो,
लिंक।
हाँ वो यहाँ पे लिख दिए, वो एक्चुअली वहाँ पे जहाँ पे आपको व्हाट्सएप में भी
I
आपको मिल
got
गया
it,
होगा।
sir.
ओके ओके
ओके,
ओके, सॉरी फॉर द लेट।
अरे कोई बात नहीं सर।
Okay. So right now, okay, you can, okay, first let me ask you one questions. How you are able to know this is the EIGRP packet or which packet? For me, it should be EIGRP packet because I have pinged the EIGRP interface. So how you can identify that this, whatever I have trying to capture, that is an EIGRP packet?
Based on protocol, sir.
मल्टीकास्ट
Multicast 224.0.0.10.
Okay. And guys, this part is quite important. This one is the size.
Size of the packet, sir.
GRE. Whenever you are trying to send any packet, the EIGRP or anything, the GRE, that time the size will be, it's combination of the GRE packet. It's not only the EIGRP packet, the combination. How the combination will look like, I will show you. But this is the 98. Okay. And what is the GRE multicast, sorry, IPSec multicast address? Sorry, EIGRP multicast address?
224.0.0.10.
Yeah, okay. This thing, don't forget about this part. Okay. Then
सर
you,
सर ये पूछ सकते हैं क्या?
हाँ ये पूछेंगे, 100% पूछेंगे।
क्या पूछेंगे सर? मींस व्हाट इज द
Size of the size of the GRE.
साइज ऑफ जीआरई
They,
पैकेट, करेक्ट?
yes, they will ask this type questions. What is the size of the GRE? When I will put the IPSec over there,
ओके,
what is the size now? What is the size of this mod? Actually, these are not yet part of the syllabus, but all the company, they are using the IPSec, our GRE, all the companies. So every interval is know what is the size. Okay. Then
सर वे आईपीसेक डालेंगे तो क्या साइज रहेगा सर?
आऊंगा मैं उसके बाद नेटिव IPSec। ट्रांसपोर्ट मोड का क्या होगा एंड प्योर IPSec जो आपकी कोर्स में है, ये 5 की साइज पूछेंगे आप।
ओके सर।
ये हो
टनल
जाती
मोड
है 98, ये होती है 150, ये हो जाती है आपकी टनल मोड सेम आ जाएगा। ट्रांसपोर्ट मोड जब उसको मैं डालूंगा, बाय डिफॉल्ट ये जो दोनों होती है वो टनल मोड में होती है। ये भी 150 आएगा, ये आपकी आ जाता है 134, ये आपकी आ जाती है 126। बताऊंगा, अभी दिखाऊंगा मैं सारा चीज, प्रैक्टिकली दिखाऊंगा।
सर लास्ट में क्या लिखा? प्योर आईपीसेक।
Yes, pure IPSec. No need to write this part. Everything is here on this note. Let me show you. Everything is
ओके
here. जो जो चीज मैं आपको बता दिया, सारा चीज जो इम्प्लीमेंट करके दिखा दिया, उसका छोटा सा वर्जन यहाँ पे सारा चीज।
सर ये अच्छा वन लाइनर वाला जो आपने
हाँ
डॉक्यूमेंट।
हाँ, सारा चीज जो जो आपको मैं प्रैक्टिकल करके दिखा दिया, सारा
ओके
चीज
सर।
बाय प्रैक्टिकल जो आपको मैं प्रूफ करके दिखाया, सारा उसका एक छोटा सा वर्जन यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट है। ठीक है।
सर ये तो वो हो गया ना एग्जाम से पहले वो जो
हाँ,
एक
ये एग्जाम से पहले, ये एग्जाम जैसे यू नीड टू स्टार्ट ऑल द प्रिपरेशन, यू नीड टू डू द लैब एवरीथिंग। एग्जाम से सॉरी 2 दिन 3 दिन पहले बस इसको एक बार ओवरलुक करो और चले जाओ, यही होगा। 30 पेज
वो
की
एक गाइड
डॉक्यूमेंट
होता
में।
है ना सर, गाइड
क्या?
होता है ना एक। मैं कह रहा हूँ वो बीटेक के टाइम पे एक गाइड आता था जो एग्जाम से पहले
हाँ बस वही छोटा सा वर्जन एवरी बीटेक के टाइम में क्या होती है, एक लोकल बुक हमें मिलती थी। उस लोकल बुक में क्या होता था,
हाँ,
इतनी बड़ी सी वर्जन को छोटा सा 60-70 पेज में वो डाल देते थे। बस
वही सर
यही
आज
होता है।
याद आ गया सर वो।
वही वाला सीन है यहाँ पे। यार ऑल, हम सब बीटेक स्टूडेंट है, सबको पता है कैसे बचना है।
सर वो कभी पास हो जाए सर।
हो जाएगा, कोई इशू नहीं, बस लैब प्रैक्टिस कर लो। हाँ एक चीज, जैसे आपकी प्रिपरेशन, मुझे पता है आज जो मैं 20 मार्क्स की आपका अभी छोटा सा टेस्ट लूंगा, मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन है ये कि आप 60% सिक्योर कर लो। but in the interview, you need to go somehow in between 85 to 90. Okay. So उसके लिए
Yes,
क्या
sir.
प्रिपेयर करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, नहीं करना देखो वो तो बेकार ऑप्शन है, बट एज ए बीटेक स्टूडेंट आई ऑल्सो लाइक सम पार्ट वी कैन स्किप. सो
Yes, sir.
देखते हैं क्या स्किप कर सकते हैं क्या नहीं. चलो. Okay. So this part, let me show you. Guys, here I don't have anything. I don't have I cannot show you his data. It's a clear test how user is sending data, how hacker can capture this data. This I cannot show you here. Okay. But these things, please see. Are you able to see my all parameter of the EIGRP in the clean test format?
सर क्या बोल रहे हैं, सॉफ्टवेयर वर्जन क्या?
देखो सॉफ्टवेयर वर्जन इट्स क्लियरली रिटन. दिस इज माई.
हाँ.
अगर मैं मेरा राउटर ओपन कर दूंगा ना, मेरा वर्जन यही चल रहा है 12.4.
ओके.
ठीक है. एंड EIGRP चल रहा है, सारा चीज हेलो पैकेट जा रहा है, मतलब सारा क्लियर फॉर्म में आ रहा है. ये दिस इज वन टाइप ऑफ क्लियर टेस्ट. अगर मैं IPSec डाल दूंगा ना, ये आपको दिखाई भी नहीं देगा, जो कि अभी
सर
आपको
क्यों सर? बिकॉज सिक्योरिटी लगा दी इसलिए.
सिक्योरिटी करवा दूंगा वहां पे IPSec में. बट दिस इज a small example I have given. But when user will, you are working on a very big organization. Someone is in London, someone is in Dallas, someone is in New York. So a lot of data will be go there. So if I will put only the GRE tunnel, anyone will, suppose you are working on a petroleum company, okay, and on daily basis there is tagging is going on. So if any people will come, everything they can see about your company. What is the price tag you are putting there? Everything they can see. So to overcome that, I need to put the IPSec there, because this is the GRE tunnel. Now guys, let me know. Already I told you this part. Please help me to create the GRE packet now. आपको ये चीज समझ में आ गया पूरा? सोर्स हो गया, डेस्टिनेशन हो गया, राउटिंग प्रोटोकॉल आपकी GRE IP आ गया, ये आ गया इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल, EIGRP पैकेट आ गया, सब कुछ आपके सामने है. नाउ प्लीज हेल्प मी टू डू ए GRE पैकेट. कैसे दिखाई देगा ये पैकेट? हाउ द पैकेट विल लुक लाइक? श्रीकांत, you are able to understand?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now
सर
tell me.
GRE मींस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन का बोल रहे हैं आप या?
No, packet. I have shown you this packet. Everything
So
I have shown you.
IPSec will come first, sir.
No.
After that,
Till now, how IPSec? I did not configure the IPSec. It's just a GRE. I did not do
the
anything
tunnels.
else. How the packet will look like? If interviewer will ask, please draw the GRE packet. Please represent the GRE packet. Only GRE, no IPSec. How you will represent? Suppose R1 to R5 I am trying to ping in.
वही आएगा ना.
Yeah, but tunnel IP we are adding, right, sir? Yeah, over the
Asked how it
IPv4
will.
packet.
It's the GRE packet you are sending. Am I right?
सोर्स डेस्टिनेशन.
What is the source? Public that will go.
And
This
yeah,
one.
tunnel IP.
No. Let me show you. Where is the IP part? The IP part. You can see.
Source
One
and
side,
destination
one-
IP.
Yes, one side you will the public source destination. One side you will see the tunnel source, tunnel destination. Then the data packet. Now tell me, suppose R1 to R5 I am pinging. What T public 192.1.13.1.
So
One-
you are pinging R1 to R5.
R5,
sir?
yes. 192.
Okay, source IP
.1,
is
35.5.
destination is okay.
Then what I am trying to through which one? EIGRP.
EIGRP packet.
Okay. Then 192.168. That 1.1. Then what is my destination? R1 to R5 I am pinging. Very simple question.
1.2.
R1 to R5 I am pinging.
1.5. 1.5.
Okay.
192, 168, 1.5.
Okay. You are able to see the destination is 1.5. Suppose here source it is showing 1.5. What is the destination? This packet you can see. 192.168. Yes. Then destination.
224.
Guys, whenever you will put the EIGRP packet, this is by default EIGRP is multicast. If you want to make it unicast, you need to make it unicast. So every time the EIGRP will send packet, destination address will be this one. Then whatever is your data you are trying to put. Got it? EIGRP never sent, multicast EIGRP never sent to a unicast IP address. Every time it will send on this IP address. This is how my GRE packet look like. GRE packet is clear?
Sir, EIGRP packet always put the destination as a multicast IP.
Multicast IP. Because if you want, you can do the unicast. In the EIGRP, if you will go through my video, for one lab I did unicast EIGRP 1 to 1 I want to send. But by default, it is multicast. This is the reason, Srikant, we did the IP NHRP multicast. You are able to remember? In the DMBPN, MGRE, I did a command IP NHRP and the interface tunnel 1. IP NHRP multicast. Then in the MGRE, I put a mapping, every address. And in the DMBPN phase 2, what I did, we put the dynamic in the NHS, and in the your client, I put the NHS IP. This is the reason, because EIGRP is a multicast. It will send through this one. NHRP will not support. This is the reason we made NHRP to multicast. Are you able to remember? Okay. Actually, this is the reason they have not put this on your part. This is actually in the CCI, the packet capturing this part. But I am quite sure people will ask you these questions, because every company they are using the IPSec and they don't care about this part, which is the CCNP, which is the CCI. Okay. So they are using, it means they will ask. So you should know. Packet capturing part, it's all the part in the CCI, but you should know. I'm 100% sure they will ask. Now, let me put the IPSec there. Okay. This is the guys, this is the IPSec yesterday I did. So just see. If anyone want to explain this part, it will be good. If anyone is clear. Yesterday I completely did the theory part. So if anyone is interested, please explain.
First part, crypto is only authentication purpose we are doing, right? So crypto ISK policy.
Okay, we'll go one.
Authentication PSK.
Okay. This part is for
IPSec.
no. This part is for
Okay.
phase 1.
Yes.
And phase 1, what is the protocol?
PSC.
What?
PSC, pre-shared.
What is the protocol? Who is responsible for the phase 1? Whose protocol is responsible for the phase 1? And what is the port number?
UDP port number 550.
UDP 5. Everything I told yesterday.
Yes.
Crypto ISACM policy 5 policy you have created. Authentication, encryption, hashing, and group. These three. Okay. Who is what we are exchanging? Session key?
Yes.
Session key will be exchanged every 1 hour. Means it will be changed in 1 hour. Who is responsible for this? You will get this type of questions. Who will responsible for this? Guys, it means you did not listen anything yesterday. I told you DH. Diffie-Hellman was responsible. This is the group 2. This is the Diffie-Hellman key. I already told you 1, 2, 5. Okay. And this here I put an publicly key, that is the PSK. This one R1 and R5, both side, this key should be same. If you will put different key, it will not work. Okay. Now, what is this two? What is this one? Let me remove this one. Let me tell. What is this one? This part you can leave because we already did.
Yes.
Let me go to this part. Actually, it is a complete knot. Let me go to the down part. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Tell me. This part is quite clear to you. Now tell me what is the meaning of this one, which phase it is, and what is the protocol working behind this phase, everything. Please explain. What I told you for the phase 1, can anyone let me know? I already told you about the phase 2. First tell me, who is responsible for the phase 2? Which protocol? Very good. What is the protocol number? This is on protocol, IP protocol. What is the protocol port number? Okay, 50. Just try to remember 50, 50, 100. 500, remove 10 here. Then what is this?
Sir, I'm working on one on-call, sir. So I'll be in mute.
Okay, no problem.
Sure,
Let me explain. You can, but Srikanth, please go through the video. Okay.
Yeah.
And in case any doubt, because this is very important, let me explain all the things. Okay. Hello, Isu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
मेरा
Isu,
भी
this is
shift चल रहा है अंदर आज.
okay. कोई नहीं. Let me explain all the things. You guys go through the video. In case any doubt, you can ping me. Okay. We'll do one more. So phase 1, this is phase 2. This is for the phase 2. We are doing the data encryption. Okay. This is for your PSK. And here, this one we are putting the data encryption, and this one is for data hashing. Because in data also we are doing encryption and hashing. I have created a transform set. Later on, I will use this transform set under my tunnel. So I have created a profile. Under that profile, IPSec profile, that is, I have created my transform set. Which transform set I have created? This is just a name. This is just a name. This is just a name. So under this transform set, I put the encryption and the hashing technology. Okay. So set transform set, T set I put, and after that interface tunnel 1, then I declare this my profile. Which profile I have created? iProp. This is a name. And what is iProp? For the transform set, T set 1, because under the iProp I declare T set, and T set I have the encryption technology, I have the hashing technology for the data. Same things you need to put on R5. Exactly same. Only this IP you need to change. Rest everything it should be same, because I am putting IP publicly from R1 to IP, that is my PSK. So here I am putting it from R1, and my IP is 35.5, and here it will be 13.1 towards my R1. Here I am putting from R1 to R5. So this one is 35. Here I am putting R5 to R1. So this is the R1 IP. Okay, rest everything is same. Let me do it. R1. R1. Now R5. Okay, tunnel is up. So crypto IPSec. So this is the first page. Okay. This one is created 13.1 towards 13.1, and this one is in the active state. Okay, means my first page, it's already created, this one. If we'll go to the R5, so although you guys are in the shift, so let me put everything on the notes. So crypto
Right, sir.
IPSec. Okay, let me put all by, you can continue there, I can put everything.
Okay, sir.
Command to see page 1. But please go through the video also, guys.
You
So
configured, right, sir? Already IPSec.
what?
You already configured IPSec and R1 and R5.
Yes, this one you can see. I already configured, and this is the, I am trying to show you how you can see the phase 1. Phase 1, who is responsible? IPSec. So crypto IPSec. So no worry about that part. Everything I am writing here because you guys are on shift. So I am writing everything.
Okay.
Then for the phase 2, you can see this is active. Why? Don't worry about this part. Why it is ideal? Active means it's good. Don't compare this with the BGP. Active means it's created. Don't compare, confuse with this part. State is ideal because it is for every 1 hour. It will just exchange the key and then it will be in the ideal state. Don't confuse this part. Okay, it remains in ideal.
Production switch also it is
Yes,
similar like this.
Similar. You will see active, exactly similar in the Cisco environment. Exactly. So, and production environment, 50% time through the cert no cert you can get it up. So 2 types of issues generally you will see. So crypto IPSec. You can see these are my data. Although I don't have any kind of data, I don't have the LAN environment, but still I am sending some encapsulation encrypt packet, and I can see some decrypt packet. What is this? This is no need to be confused. This is only for the EIGRP. These are the EIGRP packet. You can see ESP SAMAC I am using for the transform set. ESP3DS I am using SAMAC for the my hashing technology I am using. This is for the encryption. And very clear, let me write this one first, else I will forget. Okay. H2. Okay. Guys, you can see here tunnel in using. I am using, this is the tunnel mod. So whenever you will use any kind of IPSec, try to remember, whenever you are using any kind of IPSec, by default, this mod will be the tunnel mod. By default is the tunnel mod. If you want to do the transport mod, in the next lab, I will show you this one. Now, let me show you one thing.
So this tunnel mod means what, sir? It encourages
Which mod you are using? There are 2 type of mod, means through the GRE, sorry. Through this GRE, this tunnel, which mode you are using? Tunnel mode is, I will come into this part later. Actually, tunnel mode is nothing. Tunnel mode is the duplication. Transport mode is removal of the duplication. How it is the duplication? I will show you. Removal of duplication. I will come one by one. Okay. Tunnel mode is the duplication. Let me show you right now. Let me clear this one. Okay. Let me stop this one. Now, guys, tell me what you are able to see here.
Protocol ESP.
Which
is
protocol you are able to
destination
see?
ESP.
And who is responsible for the?
Encapsulation security payload.
This is responsible for the phase 2 data.
Phase 2 data. Yeah.
Now, what you are able to see here?
Kit size is increased. So this is
How much it is
IPSec.
increased?
Earlier 98.
Yes.
So
These questions you need to know. Okay. This should be very
2
clear.
bytes it is increased.
Yes. Why? Because this is known as the duplication. How it is being duplicated.
Destination will be public IP, sir. Earlier it was
Yes,
ESGI.
that was because right now I put the IPSec. Okay. Right now I put the IPSec. So here what you will do, right now you will not see any kind of PIGRP packet. Are you able to see? Because previously, if you are able to remember, I have shown you something that what that is called. My version is there, and my is router iOS is there. Which mode you are using? What is the EIGRP S number I am using? That thing is there. Now everything is removed. If you will come to, and this is the duplication. It is putting 150 bytes. Means this is the duplication of the ESP. Let me show you this part. So run, no, so interface tunnel 1. Okay, what you are seeing, guys, here?
Transport GRE.
GRE mode I am seeing here, and I am putting this IPSec via GRE. Tunnel protection is IPSec. Tunnel protection is IPSec, but although I am putting the GRE. Okay, so I am using here. What is the duplication? Here only the GRE packet was there. Here I am putting ISP. So GRE is also there. And my ESP packet is also there. So somehow it is increasing this size from 98 to 52, 150. I am increasing my size because although I am using GRE, and this is the tunnel mode. This is known as the duplication. Both GRE will be there and both ESP will be there. Everything will be there. So how it look like? Let me explain you. GRE. IPSec over GRE. Let me remove this one. Can anyone help me out on this? If you are free, you can help me. Let me draw this. Yes, ESP is
Public
there.
IP 192.
192.1 dot
13.1
13.1.
and 13.5, 35.5.
192.1 dot 13.5.
Now I'm seeing ESGIP is not there, sir.
GRE is also there.
Yeah. And ESP.
Just a minute. This packet, actually, what is going on there? Through the IPSec, let me show you. From where I am trying to reach. So, what is happening? Okay. Ping 192.168. Okay. Okay. So Srikant, actually you are not. Yes. So Srikant, just tell
Yes,
me.
sir.
Srikant, just tell me whether it is using the GRE packet or not. Sorry, using the EIGRP packet or not.
So actually in packet, it is not showing, sir.
Yes, packet it will not
Destination
show.
is,
Yes,
yeah.
destination it will show. Packet it will not show here because it's completely encrypted. But EIGRP again it's using. Without EIGRP it's not possible because I am advertised through the EIGRP.
Okay.
But
So
it is
where is that ESGRP we can see in packet capture, sir?
packet
We cannot
capture I
see.
cannot see. Packet capture you cannot see. But my data is 10.1, 50.1. I don't have any protocol. Only the EIGRP is there. EIGRP is completely going to be encrypted. Whatever you are showing in the GRE, here whatever you are showing in the GRE, nothing is here because it's completely encrypted. Okay, but still for that routing purpose we need to use the GRE. But routing purpose we need to use the EIGRP. But main thing ESP also he is using, GRE also he is using. Now come to the EIGRP. It's simple. After that, what it will come?
Data only, sir. Directly.
Just a minute. Let me put the GRE packet also. It's completely the duplication. Now my EIGRP.
ESP source destination again GRE source destination.
Yes, this is the problem. This is the problem in this tunnel mode. This is reason this tunnel mode is, I told you, this is the reason this tunnel mode is known as the duplication. It is completely duplicated.
But actually, if we open packet, it is different, right?
Means
If you see packet capture,
just a minute.
won't show duplicate IP addresses.
This one is a 192.1.35.5.
Yes.
192.1.13.1. Where is the main packet? And here, why you are not able to see the duplication? This one you are seeing.
Okay.
Where is your IP packet? Just a minute. That time I have opened. You can see both are duplicating. That packet you are seeing here. Here also you are seeing here. Source destination. ESP packet.
Okay.
And this part we cannot read.
सर ये डुप्लीकेशन बिकॉज
ये
एनक्रिप्शन
बाय डिफॉल्ट बाय डिफॉल्ट होती है. ये जो डुप्लीकेशन होगी ना ये बाय डिफॉल्ट होगी. टनल मॉड एंड यही होती है. दिस इज द डुप्लीकेशन. यू आर एबल टू सी बोथ द ESP and the GRE. That is the reason size has been increased for 98 to 150 due to this duplication. Once I will remove this duplication, then you will see 134. But still the tunnel will be GRE there. Let me try to do that one. This is your tunnel mode. And once you have the in transport mode, what it will do, you have the ability to strip up this duplicate packet. Try to understand. When I will run this transport mode, by default it's tunnel mode. But if you will run this transport mode, by default it will not work. If he is able to see that something duplication is there, then only he will decrease your size from 150 to 134. So for that, we need to run a command, simple command. This under this one data part, I just need to run. If you will use on the higher end like 9000 router, let me show you in the real environment. So running configuration, if you have a good license, if under this here, I am not able to see my mode is tunnel or transport. Okay. By default, you will see under this line in the real environment, you will see a mode that is known as the tunnel mode. If your network engineer did not do it in the transport mode, so you can easily see that by default tunnel mode is there. Although we have not configured this tunnel mode, but by default under this line, you can see one more line that is the tunnel mode in the real high-end router. So right now, what I need to do, I need to make this as a transport mode. Very simple command, mode transport.
So what is the current mode, sir? It is in
Then by
transport
default,
only,
no, by default, I'm telling, by default, it's the tunnel mode. By default, when you will put the IPSec, it's automatically in the tunnel mode. I already saw in it. So crypto IPSec. Already shown you this part. You can see in use setting tunnel mode.
So now you are changing to transport mode.
I will change. Okay, there you can see.
What is the basic difference between tunnel mode and transport mode, sir?
Tunnel
Only
mode is
duplication.
only duplication, nothing else. Tunnel mode is the by default mode and it's the duplication. Your transport mode, you need to make it transport mode to remove the duplication.
To remove the duplication. Okay.
Okay. If you will search on the Google also, I think it can show you. Only data payload duplication. Only that data header will be there. It's duplication.
So tunnel mode encrypts entire packet, but transfer mode only data packet it will count.
Data packet and it's the duplication, because tunnel mode you have the GRE, you have the IPSec, you have the ESP, complete packet is there. Here transport mode only you have this, you need to remove the duplication. So the encryption will for the duplication packet, once you remove the encryption packet will be for the data part. It's just try to remember a lot of things you will share. Just try to remember it's for the duplication purpose you are using tunnel mode, and it's the by default, it's the duplication. Okay, tunnel mode. Now let me do into the transport mode.
सर टनल मोड में मींस डुप्लीकेशन रहेगा, करेक्ट?
टनल मोड में ये देखो डुप्लीकेशन रहेगा. This is the reason they have not given this part, because completely this is the reason they have put in the CCI. But I know it's quite difficult to understand. This is the reason they put in the CCI, but I did it because I know you will get these questions.
So
Very
overcome
simple way. Very simple way. Try to remember. The tunnel mode is the by default mode. It's the by default. This duplication is here. Completely, it's the duplication. Same thing you are able to see here. Same. GRE is there. ESP is also there. And आपकी जैसे GRE की पैकेट 98 होती है, टनल जैसे हो जाएगा, मतलब IPSec डालोगे, ये बाय डिफॉल्ट टनल मोड, ये डुप्लीकेशन, ये बाय डिफॉल्ट. Then that time it will be 150. Once you will remove this packet, duplication packet, it will go to the transport mode. Transport mode, it will be 134. Although you are doing the transport mode, the mode will be, tunnel mode will be again the GRE, means the SOA interface tunnel, you can say GRE, not the IPSec. To move the GRE, I need to put the IPSec. That is that time 126. These 4 things you need to remember. Let me do the transport mode. Now we are able to see in use setting transport mode. Previously it was in tunnel mode. That is the by default. Right now it is the transport mode. Because I put the transport. If you will go to see here, the running configuration. Mode transport is there. But on the high-end router, if you, in the first phase also, whenever you did not do any kind of transport mode configuration, you did not do any tunnel mode, it will show in the high-end router, the mode is tunnel. It's my low-end router, so it is not showing whenever I did the first configuration. The by default configuration, it's the tunnel mode. Now I make it in the transport mode. Let me show you the packet size. You can see now your packet size is 134. This is your transport mode.
So in production, most of the companies are using transport mode only, sir?
No. SVTI. Neither of them you are using SVTI, tunnel mode or not transport mode. They are using this SVTI. Okay, what is SVTI? I will come to right now. Actually, what people are doing due to lack of knowledge, so what they are doing, I have seen, even if I also use this one, a lot of people, if you will ask, what is the difference between IPSec and GRE? Why? If you will ask anyone, a lot of people I have seen 7-8 year experience, and they are telling that IPSec will only support the unicast, and GRE is the encapsulating, so it will support the multicast. So what they are doing, they will put this side, they will put this side. Okay, through internet I have the physical connectivity, and suppose I want to pass, here is a default route, here there is a default route here. Okay, then netting is there, through netting I can go outside. Then suppose here I am the 10 network. Here, actually, real environment, a lot of company I have seen. Here, 30.0.0.0, 40.0.0.0. What they did, they create a SEL list. Suppose access list 1, source to destination. Access list 1, source to destination. Okay. They create a access list. And under this tunnel, you have what they are doing, they are passing this access list. Means this is known as the interesting traffic under this tunnel. Because as of now also, they are not aware that if I will do the IPsec, it will also support. Guys, who is not talking, please mute, it's disturbance. It's what they are doing, interface tunnel 1, SEL, they are passed through the interesting traffic. Okay, so there is a communication. Sure, what they did just like one-to-one IPsec. But we have the facility. Once we'll put the GRE, I can run their EIGRP. Okay, and I will put the IPsec. I don't do any kind of tunnel mode. I cannot do any kind of transport mode. I will do SVTI. No duplication is there. My packet size will be quite less that time, 126. Pure IPsec. This is known as the pure IPsec. Okay. And it will also support your EIGRP. Although it will encrypt in the packet, you will not see, but through this routing protocol, you can easily ping 10, 20, 30, 40. I don't need to put 100 times of SCL there. This configuration is quite difficult. Let me show you right now the SVTI.
So which is more security, like transport mode or tunnel mode?
Nothing is security. Everyone is secured because you are running the IPsec. Everyone is secured.
But in tunnel mode, we are encrypting entire packet, right?
Entire
In
packet,
transport
because
mode,
in transport mode, you have already removed the duplication. Duplication you already removed. Don't go to that Google. That is completely different. Don't go to the Google. Okay, so what is that tunnel mode and what is the transport mode? Everyone, neither tunnel is encrypting you, neither transport is encrypting you. Encrypting you is the IPsec. And IPsec is not a protocol. It's the combination of protocol. It's known as the suite. You know about this part? Suite. ESP, DFI, then your PSK. Every combination is making to a protocol suite. That is known as the IPsec. IPsec is not a single protocol. ISACMP is there. ESP is there. Everyone making to an IPsec. It's not a single protocol. So everyone is responsible for the security. So IPsec, once you will put the IPsec, everything will be secured. Neither the data packet nor the control packet. Everyone will be secured. But it's the duplication. But no one is using either transport you will use, nor your tunnel you will use. We will use directly the SVTI. Packet size will be quite less. I have the feature, I can use the EIGRP. Imagine in this way, if you use, suppose I have 30 networks. So how many SL you need to create? Those people lack of knowledge and working on a very small organization, they want just 3-4 subnet communicate. They can do on this way. But if you have very high organization, 100 of routes you need to segregate, 100 of routes you need to communicate over the IPsec. You cannot do SEL. It's not possible. So then that time when what we will use the SVTI. Let me show you. Net also you can, in the internet also you can find some of the site they will show that IPsec will not support the EIGRP. Right now I am already showing IPsec is also support EIGRP. Previously it was coming before 22 years ago. What it was coming, they have put the GRE and they have IPsec. It's not native IPsec is there that time. That time this concept is good. It will not support. So you need to put 1-to-1 and you need to pass the SEL. But now we have the feature, we have the high-end router, we have the SVTI. Why will do this 1-to-1 SEL? Let me show you. It's very easy. SVTI is also very easy. exactly same configuration, but for the IPSec, again, I am telling, it's multiple time you need to practice, else command you will not able to remember. If I will go to here, R5, so interface tunnel 1. What you are seeing?
GRE IP.
But why I will use the GRE right now? Okay, through the GRE tunnel I have created. Okay, tunnel we need to create.
Yes.
Tunnel I have created, but why I want to see this GRE? Unnecessarily it's GRE. I want a IPSec there. Let me do it. R1, R5. You need to make it pure IPSec. This is known as the pure IPSec. In your course, this is their interface tunnel 1. If I will directly come to pure IPSec, you cannot understand. Only this one is in the CCNP. Tunnel mod IPSec IPv4. Means completely I am making my tunnel as the IPsec. If you will use the IPv6, you can put IPv6, but no one is using R1 and R5. Let me go there. Config T. Now, what is happening? Config T. Interface tunnel 1. Tunnel here. Let me just clear the crypto. Okay. So run interface tunnel. So interface tunnel 1. Now, guys, what you are able to see? Are you able to see any GRE?
Yes, sir.
I am able to ping from R5 to R5, R5 to R1, that is the LAN network. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Through which it is possible?
SVTI.
No. EIGRP. Routing I did only EIGRP.
Yeah, routing EIGRP.
Yes. But did I do any kind of SCL here? It's the simplest configuration. People are doing like this, 1-to-1. They passed multiple SCL here in this and passed multiple SCL here. Then under the interface tunnel, they declare the SCL and permit the interesting traffic for 1-to-1 communication. Then that time they did not create a tunnel. From here to here, they make a relationship and multiple SCL they need to create. And it's quite difficult. If you have more than 50 networks, suppose in your environment, you have 2 networks, it's okay. You can do. But we have the SVTI. That is known as the pure IPsec.
So
And
what is the status of tunnel to check, sir?
yes,
or
I
same
am
after
this question right now I will ask. Now tell me, you guys are clear about the tunnel 1 and the transport mode. So if I will put this mode, what you can see here right now? It is the tunnel mode or the transport mode? Tell me.
again, sir, repeat.
Right now, if I want to see here, what is the mode? So which mode you can see it here?
Tunnel on the encryption.
Tunnel mode or transport mode? I did already transport mode there.
Tunnel mode only, sir, I guess.
Which mode you are able to see? Tunnel.
Tunnel.
Issue? Yes. But issue? Why tunnel mode? Issue, please let me know. Why tunnel mode? Or Srikant, you can let me know. Why tunnel mode?
Because transport, we implemented more transport into IPsec, right? So by
This is
default,
also
tunnel
IPsec.
mode it will be.
This is also IPsec.
Yeah,
This
but
is
by default we have.
yes,
IPsec is
very good.
working on.
Yes, very good, excellent. By default, what is the meaning of the transport mode? If you will blindly put transport mode, it will not make into transport mode. First, if you will check whether there is a duplicacy. If there is no duplicacy, it will not work. It will again put on the tunnel mode because in the tunnel mode, there is no duplicacy. Why? I put the peer IPsec there. Under the tunnel, I put tunnel mode IPsec. By default, in the peer IPsec, no duplication is there. So it will not work, although you are putting the transport mode command, but it will not work because there is no duplication. So I will make into the tunnel mode. This is on the pure IPsec. SVTI. Switch virtual.
Tunnel
What?
interface.
What?
Switch virtual tunnel interface.
Tunnel interface. Those are the big organization. 100% they will use this one.
So can you see the routing table now, sir? What is?
R5, you can see.
Yeah, anything. So tunnel one, okay. Okay. So what is the command to check for this tunnel?
So crypto
which
IPsec,
mode?
sir.
Show crypto
IPsec,
session.
sir.
SA means full form what, sir?
This SAR, the packet. Security Association.
Security Association.
This one, tunnel mode. And if you can see, so interface, tunnel.
So for checking the tunnel status, we need to use this command. The
Tunnel
is
status,
up or
tunnel
down.
status, you can see here also.
Okay. Interface play also.
This is just like so interface. Suppose you are doing this one in the normal networking, CCNN. FA0/1. Exactly same thing. What you can see. Any kind of CRC is there, administratively down. What is the via? So these things you can see. Same thing here. If you want to check the status, here also you can see, but generally we are seeing this one.
Okay. So IPsec we can implement with any dynamic protocols, routing protocol, right? So
Dynamic
USO,
routing protocol. You can see
OSPF.
now my ESP
Mhm.
126. These four things, guy, you need to remember. Again, I am telling, no one will check whether it's in the course or not. No one will check. GRE, IPsec, tunnel, transport. In the tunnel mode, GRE packet is also there, ESP packet also there. Okay. Transport, then native IPsec. That is known as the SVTI. Let me explain, revise it again. GRE, you know, 1 to 1, 98. IPsec, when I'll put 150, that is by default the tunnel mode. Because here and here duplication is there with the ESP. Here GRE packet is there. But in the transport mode, only ESP, GRE packet is removed. But again, the tunnel interface is in the GRE mode. And this is 134. Because tunnel interface is in the GRE mode, I want to make it peer IPsec. So I made interface tunnel mode IPsec IPv4. Now the tunnel is also, this is 126. Now the tunnel is also IPsec. Previously the tunnel was GRE, but now I am using the peer IPsec. So GRE is removed, 8 byte removed. So it will be 126. Only these things you need to remember. And basic command. To see phase 1, to see phase 2, to see tunnel mode, then they will ask how I can go from tunnel mode to transport mode, how I can use the native IPsec. Basic. No one will ask you, as of now, no one will ask you, please do the IPsec complete configuration, because everyone knows it's difficult, but you should know. And what is the phases in IPsec? For each phase, you need to explain. Clear? Oh, a lot of just PPN. Everything is written here. Whatever I told you, everything is written here. Then here, 4 things you need to remember, guys. Then some miscellaneous, leave about the miscellaneous part. Who type? Please mute. Okay. So, guys, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's your turn now. Let me do a 20 marks test. Okay, I need someone to be upfront.
20 minutes test, sir.
Yes, just a 20-mark test. I just need to check, guys, how much comfortable you are. And before this, everyone is free right now?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, before going to interview, don't expect they will ask you what is GIGRP, what is OSPF, what is the full form of PIGRP, what is the full form of OSPF, what is the full form of IP. Don't expect this type of question as of now. Okay, right now company are giving just 5 lakhs and they want to do the IPSec configuration for me. This is the situation in the company right now. So don't expect this type of questions and don't read this type also. So you cannot crack anything. Let me ask you one questions, one by one. 10 question I will ask. Then I will let you know what to read, what not to.
I am not prepared, sir.
Nothing, no worries about the part, guys. Sometimes you will get a call right now, okay, and they will ask, be prepared at the 3 p.m. We will send you the invitation. If you will deny them, they have 100 of students, they will not call you back again. Okay, every time you need to be prepared. Just a basic question I will ask, but I will not ask what is the full form. Okay. So first, let me know, my 2 SPF membership are not coming up. What I can do?
So you need to check the first neighborship, sir. Show the OSPF neighbor. What is the status?
That is not coming up, down.
So then first thing you need to check the configuration of OSPF.
Configuration is good.
Interface status.
Status is good. Whose status? What you can see in the status?
Like
Status is up.
Okay, interface where you configured the OSPF
Up.
is up.
Up.
Sir, hello
Then
packets.
subnet.
Yes, I need this question,
Subnet
guys.
VLAN.
Guys, when someone is asking like this, okay, directly go to that part only. What are the parameter I told you? What you need to check?
Subnet VLAN, hello and that interface. Hello timers.
Major
Any
thing you are
authentication.
missing. Major thing you are missing.
Any authentication and network type also.
Major thing you are missing.
MTU.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Now come to, please explain me about the
सर MTU कैसे मैटर करता है सर? मींस
one side अगर 1500 by default होती है.
यस सर, अगर
Okay.
उससे एक्सटेंड ज्यादा हो जाए या कम
नहीं,
हो जाए तो
one side 1482 हो जाएगा. 1482 also हम स्टैंडर्ड लेते हैं. दिस साइड 1300. पैकेट साइड जब मिसमैच हो जाती है. यही मिलेगा आपको रियल में, ये सारा चीज कोई इसके साथ खेलता भी नहीं है. ओके, नाउ कम टू मी सेकंड पार्ट. प्लीज एक्सप्लेन मी अबाउट द EIGRP पैकेट्स. First question you will get 1 out of 2. Let me please tell me about the EIGRP. Don't see Google, don't see ChatGPT, don't see book, because it's the real
Yeah.
test.
Yes. EIGRP packet size.
Not packet size. I am asking about the packet. Explanation of the packet.
Like OSPF, right, sir? Hello, those kind of packets. Sir.
Okay. Let's proceed forward. I will explain later. Okay. BGP states. Explanation.
Event open confirm. Established.
What?
Loading and
Tell me from the beginning.
सबसे पहले डाउन
stays.
डाउन
Down.
init
भाई लोग तुम
OSPF
लोग
तो basic
भाई
है।
तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो यार मेरे भाई. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ BGP, तुम लोग जा रहे हो OSPF.
oh sorry
That's what I told, sir. Ideal connect. Sir, I told you ideal connect.
Okay,
open
okay, I
source,
have not
open source.
listened you.
okay Shrikant you
Yes.
can
Okay.
tell now.
Tell me. Anyone.
Okay.
It's your batch number. It's not personal number. It's your batch number. Tell me.
Connect,
Ideal.
Connect.
First one is init.
Init. BGP, it won't come, right, sir?
Oh, what happened? Oh. Yes. BGP states I am asking.
Yeah, ideal only.
Yes.
Initial state, it won't come, right?
I don't know anything. You can let me know. I don't know anything. You told me init, I write in it.
Ideal,
Okay.
ideal, active,
I
connect.
don't know anything about the networking. You can let me
Yes.
know. BGP ideal,
Ideal.
then
Active,
active,
connect,
connect.
open
Very
set,
good.
open confirm, and
Open.
establish, sir.
Very good. Explain.
So ideal means when we configure one end BGP, it will try to
Okay.
get the BGP peers information.
Hmm.
So when
Which
three-way handshake
which
is
port
failed,
number
it
it will
will
start?
go
Suppose you are doing the BGP configuration.
179.
Means source will be 179. Suppose I
Destination
am
will be
destination, guys. Every time destination will be source port number will be the random port number.
a random port number, yeah.
Yes. Then ideal, okay, you told. Then active you will
So
go to the
connect and active whenever
Hmm.
TCP three-way handshake is
Yes.
failing, no, that time
Hmm.
it will show, sir.
Okay.
So
Then
once a three-way handshake is confirmed, it will BGP one router will send open sense to build the neighborship. After that, it will confirm open confirm.
Then the
So
establish.
once all parameter matches, everything is okay, then your service.
Okay. 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 Got it. Very good. What are community attributes?
Attributes, sir.
Community attributes.
Not sure, sir.
Anyone? Okay. What is MPPGP?
Multi-point BGP, multi-path BGP, sir.
What is
So
that?
BGP, the natural scenario is directly connected only, it will build the neighborship. If you want to, zero.
Okay. Then recent topic I am asking. Very recent topic. Very recent topic. My Swiss, from the Swiss, my TACAX is not working. What I need to do? My TACAX authentication is failed.
IPSec.
My TechX is not working switch. You are telling IPSec? Okay. Now let me know. What are the characteristics in NSSA?
So stubby area.
She can't,
NSSA.
she can no full form. What are the characteristics in NSSA?
See, like if you want to make a reduce neighbor routing table, so we are building NSSA.
What are the characteristics and where we can configure the NSSA?
We can configure an area border router wherever area border is there, where we are implementing.
Means NSSA will configure on the area border router.
Yes.
Okay.
0.
Okay, well, I will come. I have everything I have written. I will come one by one. Okay. Now, what I will ask? Just a minute, guys. Okay. So, okay, what is LSFI?
Right. First
LSF
one
5.
is network router ASPR external ASPR. Sir.
Okay, very good. What is the characteristic?
Other than OSPF protocol, that time we are using external.
Okay, what is the command?
Command show IP OSPF ASPR summary for ASPR.
And what is so IP OSPF database external?
Yeah, that is also.
Okay, so IP OSPF database external. Okay, you told it, so I'm giving 2. Okay, now tell me. On which condition I can use wait?
What's up?
On which condition I can use wait?
Incoming routes from ISP.
Okay. And last questions. Okay. So what is the difference between the DMVPN phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3?
So phase 1, all these spokes are communicating via only. So phase 2 is first time only up, after that spoke to spoke. So third one is again we implemented some labs and also. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Phase 2 we are playing with which, and phase 3 where we are playing?
So phase 2 we are playing with routing protocol ESGRP. Phase 3 we are playing with NHRP protocol.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay. Now guys, this is your result.
So I failed, passed, sir. 35 is passed, right?
Now in the interview, pass mark is this one. Means you are in half of the pass mark.
Sir, my term is over. So now next one.
Because it's not, we are in the 10th or 12th, that pass mark is 33%. We have the pass mark is 90% in the interview. Cisco has declared pass mark is 80%, but company has declared pass mark is 90%. Okay. So guys, again I am telling, don't go through this one. What is the IGRP? Although all of you guys having experience more than 5. No one is below this one. Okay. Even if right now someone is putting experiences greater than 2, then also they are asking very deep level questions. Now you are 5 years experience. No one will ask you what is your IGRP, what is OSPF. Let me tell why you are not able to tell this one. IGRP packet. Means if you are not able to tell the IGRP packet, you don't know about this.
Yes, sir.
What is this?
Stuck in active.
Yes, stuck in active. If my router, when my router will go to the stuck in active?
When a neighbor is not established
No.
or
When my
destination is not reachable.
yes, just okay, you are right. Destination is not reachable. When it will go to the SIA mode. You are telling that one. If its neighbor is
Yes.
not reachable. Guys, SIA mode, before coming to SIA mode, if there is no feasibility condition check, it will wait for 180 seconds. When there is no neighborship, it will send the query packet. After sending query packet, it will wait for 180 seconds. Then it will go to the SIA mode. Means I don't have my second best route. So feasibility condition is not satisfied. Then that time it will go to the SIA mode. Hello packet, update packet, query packet, reply packet, acknowledgement. These things I did not tell. I told these things or I did not tell in the EIGRP.
When I joined, I missed this class, sir. After that, you covered briefly, but you told, but I missed it.
Srikant, you missed EIGRP class?
Yeah.
Completely EIGRP you missed?
For regularly, completely, I missed, sir. But later on, you covered it. Yes, yeah. One day you took 1 hour, so you explained me.
Means you are not attended this batch from the beginning? I thought
From
you
the
are.
beginning, no, sir.
I thought
No.
then who is there in this batch? Isu is also from the middle. You are also middle. I don't know. Okay.
For EIGRP only, sir.
For EIGRP only.
There
Okay. Okay. Then why you are not able to? Okay, EIGRP it's not an issue.
You later on you covered, sir.
Later
Yes,
on I covered. And the night batch you joined?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then why you are not able to answer this one? Guys, from the beginning, I told you, for 1 week, what we read, just go to home and Saturday, Sunday practice. And your batch is Saturday, Sunday. You have 5 days. In 5 days, you can easily give 1 hours per day. 5 hours will be enough. But you did not do the practice. And this situation is in front of you right now. Okay. Now, EIGRP packet. Let me explain you all the things. Now, okay. Community attributes. Why you guys are not able to issue? You are also in this BGP class. What I have remembered. Why you are not able to answer the community attributes? No advertise, no export, local AS, internet. Able to remember now?
Yes.
Okay. And MP BGP. More than 3 times I have explained in my MPLS class. And Srikant, what you told for the MP BGP? It is not connected directly. MP BGP, normal BGP is supporting your normal IPv4 that is 32-bit. But in MP BGP, my RD and RT value are included. That is MPLS. So I need a 96-bit route now. That will be supported by MP BGP. Never VPN beeper activate command you are using that time. That is the MPLS. Okay. Why my TACAX is failed?
We do some authentication.
Suppose my TACAX is failed. What I need to check? Very simple thing. Yes, authentication you need to check for the if you have the good key or not. Other side you have ICE side you have the same key or not. And whenever you have configured the TACAX server, this IP is good or not in your router or switches. Basic things. These questions you will get, not the direct question you will get. Then NSSA, I have asked you NSSA and someone told me that I need to configure it in the AVR. On which condition we have configured the NSSA? Suppose I have, yeah, okay. Suppose you told, okay. Suppose OSPF is there and REAP is there. Nothing is there. So on this condition, I need to make this area as the OSPF, sorry, area as the NSSA. Am I right? On this router, I need to put the configuration. This is which router, guys? ABR or ASBR?
In this case, HPS.
Yes.
AB.
So NSSA, just LSS7 will be generated in this NSSA area. And directly NSSA area, if we have an outside non-OSPF area, it will communicate or not?
What, sir?
Okay. My question is, if you have some, suppose you are doing, guys, don't take it personally. I am asking questions, but don't, it's your benefit. Okay. Don't take it personally.
Okay, sir.
Suppose I make this is an ASPR. I make it's just the NSSA. I make this one. And again, I have some non-OSPF area here. Only if you'll direct make this area as the NSSA, will from here to here communication will be there.
No, sir.
Okay, very good. For that, we need to put not so stubby area stub or not so stubby area totally stub. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, let me start from the EIGRP. What you need to read, what you need to leave. Okay, don't take it personally. Again, I am telling it's your
Okay,
benefit only. Okay, let's start. EIGRP. Now I will tell everything. Guys, network statement. Leave that part. Again, I am telling leaving is not a good option, but as of now, you can leave. Network statement, you can leave. Okay. Authentication, you can leave. Okay. Then leak map, you can leave. Then named mode, you can leave. This property you can leave. But the EIGRP most important question is SIA, variance. Which protocol does support the unequal cost path load balancing automatically? That is EIGRP. Then summarization is very easy things. Anyone can easily tell what is the use of summarization, how you can summarize. Just SIA you need to remember, variance you need to remember, packet types you need to remember, basic configuration command. So IP, EIGRP topology. They will ask you what are the output. Please do the lab and you can see FD. What is the FD value? What is the AD value? Everything you can see here. So IP, IGRP topology. This question you will generally get. What is the output of the so IP, IGRP topology? What you will see here. Okay. Then, okay. What is the feasibility condition? What is FD? What is AD? These things you need to remember from the IGRP. These things you can leave.
Okay.
You can leave this part, no problem. These are some high-end, high-level questions. So you can, as of now, SNMP, you can leave. No problem. But these things do not leave. Very basic things.
Okay.
Only one day you need to practice this one. I don't think you need more. Only one day. Okay. And listen, whatever I did on my lab, that is a very big lab. Don't proceed with that one. That is high-end. Whenever you will completely clear this part, you can follow that one. Just take three diagram like this, three router here to here. 10.0.0.0/8, 20.0.0.0/8, 30.0.0/8. Try to start on this lab. Okay, R1, R2, R3. Try to communicate. Okay, very simple lab you can take. So, EIGRP, these things you need to do, these things you can leave. Again, OSPF, what you need to read? Steps means stages, 7-stage process. Definitely you need to read. Packet type, LSA packet type, link state update, link state request, link state advertisement, link state update. Okay, link state acknowledgement. Fine. Packet types. Then same questions, DRE BDR election, and sometimes the router ID. How? What is the criteria for the second DRE BDR election?
Priority route release.
IP OSPF priority. That's priority high,
Yes.
that is go to the DR, then your router ID. For router
Yes.
ID manually you can put physical interface, sorry, loopback interface, then the physical interface. Okay, and what is the preemption? You need to remember that one. OSPF is preemption enable, disabled, whatever. We need to read that part. And OSPF timer. It means after 40 seconds, another router will come up with the highest priority, whether it will be as the DR or BDR. This type of questions you will get. Please prepare. Then the most important thing is LSA. Characteristic of LSA. Then command to see the LSA. Then area. Characteristic, in a very clear way I made you understand the LSA types and area. Just go to that video, area, characteristic, and just the command. Majorly they are asking, suppose I want to configure an area as a stub area, which router I need to put the command. Suppose I want to configure a area as a totally stub. Directly I can go to the totally stub, or how I can proceed? This type of questions you will get. Suppose I want to put the not so stubby area. So on which router I need to put the command? All the router or ABR or ASVR? This type of question you will get. Okay. OSPF only this much you need to load as of now. Now come to BGP. This is the father of the enterprise network. Very simple theory. Let me ask you in BGP. On my file, everything is written there. If I go to the BGP, what happened? No BGP? It's not possible. I missed this one. No, BGP is there. I don't know why this control app is not working. Okay, now guys, you are able to see every one-liner I put here. BGP, don't miss a single one-liner. The major question you will get from the BGP. Everything is here. This one. Don't miss anything on the BGP. Whatever it is written on your theoretical parts, don't miss BGP. Every single one-liner, every bit by bit I have put. What is the BGP? What is exterior? What is interior? What I will do with the IGP if will not means do the IBGP on the border router. What will be the issue? Everything is written here. Don't miss a single one-liner here. Everything. Previously EGP was there. Then the explanation also I put. Never miss. What are the message? What are the explanation stages? What are the attributes? I have asked you. What are the community attributes? No advertise,
Yes.
no export, internet, localize. Everything is written. And then the explanation. Everything.
Okay.
I mean, very good notes. Don't misutilize it. Try to read. Try to do lab. Prepare your notes. See this one. I'm guarantee you within 2 months, you will easily score 80 to 85%. Easily. Okay. So now let me go to the BGP. BGP, all the theory, whatever in my notes, don't miss anything. And majorly BGP questions you will get IBGP split origin, EBGP loop avoidance, okay, IBGP split origin, EBGP loop avoidance, Then you will get how I can cross from the IBGP, what are the solution. Okay, then you will get the attributes, means the first they will ask you classification of the attributes. Well-known, mandatory, well-known, discriminatory. First mandatory, well-known attributes there, like this you need to tell. Well-known is there, then optional is there. Under well-known, you have well-known mandatory is there, well-known discriminatory is there, optional transitive is there, optional non-transitive is there. Then optional transitive, you have the community attributes. You have the no advertise, no export, local AS, internet. In this way, you need to.
No, it's not local AS in internet. Okay.
Yes. Then you need to explain, if they will ask you, then explain what are the examples of the mandatory, what is the example of the discriminatory. Then that time go. If you will not, they will ask the example, don't go. Till this much and stop it. Tell well-known mandatory, well-known discriminatory, optional transitive are there, optional non-transitive. If I will ask you, please give me the example, then only proceed. Don't proceed blindly. Okay. I know sometimes you know some things about this part. Okay. What are the well-known mandatory? But what they will do, they will directly go to the optional transitive and they will ask you, what is the use of the no advertise? Okay. So blindly don't go any extra point. Whatever they are asking, stop there. Then these things you need to, okay, sorry. Then the major thing, wait, local preference, AS path, MED. These 4 questions, if they will ask question in a screen share mode, then accept for a lab. Expect a lab from them. If they are asking means through the Teams, no screen sharing mode, then expecting that they will ask you what is the word, how I can manipulate, what is local preference, what is AS path, what is MED. How I can manipulate that. If it is no screen sharing mode, if it is screen sharing mode, expect a lab, they will ask.
Okay.
Okay. This is the BGP. Very less number questions, but very high quality questions you will get. This part you can, how to segregate my control plane, data plane through the RR, you can leave this part. No need to practice this lab. You can leave. That is the high end one, you can leave. Okay. And one more thing, although we don't have the course, but I have seen people ask that question. Suppose I have 2 RR. What I can do, just tell them from the cluster ID. I can put another cluster ID as the backup. I can do it. That's it from your end. Okay. If they will ask you, generally I've seen people ask. And this is part of the BGP. Now come to MPLS. MPLS, very basic questions you will get, but very quality questions. They will mainly ask you, but MPLS also, Srikant, please read the theory. Let me show you.
Okay.
Everything I have written here. What is the process switching? What is the this is actually CCNA part, but I mentioned this one, just read. No one will ask you, but basic CCNA. In MPLS, multi-protocol level switch path is there. I already told you how path is traveled. Then what is the MPLS router? What is the level edge router? What is the level switching router? What is the provider router? What is the provider edge router? Everything I have put here. Okay. And some key concept I put. In MPLS, instead of IP address, we use the labels. I already told you. Alias is there. 20. Everything I have explained. And this is just the theory part. Everything I have mentioned here. Okay. LDP I told you, TDP I told you, you will get this question. Let me write it here. Mainly you will get the RD, RT, then MPBGP. These 3 will get. TDP you will get. What is the purpose of TDP LDP? To extend the level. TDP LDP will get. And one more question you will get. That suppose I want to use my same AS number, but I want to use that route. I want to transfer. So just see the labs. I did allow AS in and AS override 2 command. This question you will get. Only this much in the MPLS. No configuration. MPLS very less, but very point to point. And oh yes, one more thing. What is PHP? Penultimate hop popping. Are you able to remember? So the last bit I did not check the 2 lookups, only 1 lookup. So he removed that for the labeling for the last part. Just see that one once more, PHP. Okay. Now, mainly EIGRP, OSPF, BGP, MPLS, VPN. 90% question you will get it from here. Rest part, like 95% you can count. Like 5% they maybe ask you what is the TACAX issue, what is the radius issue, what is the net flow. So this type of question, what is the BFD? No one will ask you, but very rare chance. We already did that part. You can see, but that is the 5% chance only. If for the interview purpose, if you will read 100% about this part, definitely will clear. For the NRC, but you need to know the switching completely. We need to know the HSRP. We need to know the VRRP. We need to know the wireless. We need to know the QoS. You need to know the multi-custom. To clear complete CCNP.
Okay.
But for the NRC part, these things, try to prepare, try to see everything. And start prepare. I know you guys are not prepared, so just one request, try to prepare from today onwards and from next week. And you have my WhatsApp number.
Yes.
Just ping me whenever you need any extra class, whenever you need any kind of extra guidance, whenever you need any kind of lab support, please ping me. We'll schedule for you. Okay, but it's not like that I told you and we will be keep quiet silent for the next 3 months. You will not practice anything. There will be no benefit. Seriously, I am telling you. Because you are spending some money.
But I have only packet traces, sir. I don't have my own system.
Why you are using the packet tracer? It's the CCNA means
I
child.
don't have this my laptop, sir.
You don't have your laptop?
Sir.
And how you will start from the packet tracer?
I installed in my office laptop.
So then why you will not
GNS
install the GNS? GNS is very
GNS I installed, sir, but after that they implemented some security vulnerabilities updated. GNS stopped working, but I can do packet tracer.
Okay. Packet tracer also same thing you can do.
Packet tracer is working, sir, but DNS completely it is stopped.
But why?
That's what, sir. They asked me to reboot your system to update security things and all. So then I did it. From there, it is stop working DNS.
Have you tried after that install, reinstall, uninstall, reinstall?
No, sir. It's asking. Can I install it, sir, one more time? Or?
Yes. You can try. You know how to install?
Last time we had given some.
You have your laptop right now?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. Means you are joining through the laptop or through the mobile?
Laptop only I'm joining. I joined.
Okay, then please share me. Here we can try.
1 second, sir.
Immediately we can try.
Can you stop recording, sir, so that maybe by mistake if
okay,
I share
before that, just only one topic. Let me ask you about. You did not do the SNMP part, am I? Sorry, yes, SNMP. Am I right?
SNMP, no, sir.
Yes, you did not do the SNMP. Okay, just 2 minutes thing that is. Let me explain. You will not any question from there, but just basic questions you need to know from the SNMP. Then you can share. Okay, just allow me 2 minutes. Let me make you understand about the SNMP. Then you can go. IPSLA, you did it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Everything you did it on the SNMP. Okay. So SNMP, what question you will get? SNMP, why you are using the SNMP? SNMP you are using to monitoring our LAN devices, WAN devices. Okay, any kind of networking devices. So you have, suppose I have the SolarWind. SolarWind, I have the package. In my package, I have a service that is known as the SNMP service. So what I need to put in SNMP, there are two things. One is SNMP version 2 is there, SNMP version 3 is there. But right now, everyone is migrated into the version 3 because of security. In version 2, what you are using, just you need to create a string. Suppose A, B, C, D, E, F. I am creating a string in my router. I will show you right now. And the same string you need to implement on the SNMP. In SNMP, what SNMP people are, means SolarWind people ask, Manas, please give me your switch name and please give me your switch IP. 192.168.201. This is my switch IP. My switch name is ABC. My SNMP string is EFGHI. These things they will ask. So what they will do, and in the SCL, I have passed this SNMP server IP in my switcher router end. So I have the reachability. Okay. So what they will do in the SNMP, they will put this switch IP. They will put the switch name. They will put the switch string. So it will start to communicate. Suppose my switch is down, my SNMP will be break. Then from SolarWind, they will get the alert that your switch is down. Now I need to contact with my customer, whether my switch is up and down due to the network issue or the power issue, whatever, then we need to troubleshoot. From that SolarWind, I will able to know that my switch is down. Okay. This is the SNMP version 2. And what the SNMP, then we will do in the router, how it will show. And in the SNMP version 3, what is the SNMP version 3?
Any Spectrum?
Spectrum. You have this, which tool you are using?
We are using Spectrum, sir.
Okay.
CAPC.
There you have the package for the SNMP? For the
I don't know, sir. Wait to check whether they.
No, but SNMP means in the router switches, you have the SNMP configuration. Am I right?
Yeah, that, yes, that I can see. Yes.
Yes. But which team is doing this part? SNMP part, router and switch, and you need to put the basic configuration, because in our no such a long configuration, I will show you right now. But in the SNMP, some team should be there. You need to provide them the switch IP string, or you are putting the SNMP.
Network manageability team is there.
Yes, yes. Management, who are the means that you are managing your team. Like we have the SolarWind specific team. We need to provide them the switch IP, the string, or if the version 3 we are configuring engine ID. These things we need to provide them. Okay. Let me. Sorry. SNMP client or agent. Two things in SNMP is there. Either an agent client is there or manager or server is there. Manager or server, this is a server SNMP. Means on the SolarWind or Spectrum, you have installed the SNMP package, and there you need to put all the IP and the string, or if you're using any kind of version 3, you need to put that server. That is known as the SNMP manager. Which is my client? Suppose this is my router, this is my switch, this is my WLC, this is my SD1, firewall. These are onboarded with the SNMP server. These are known as my agent or client. Either agent or client, you can any name. These the devices, router, switches, firewall, WLC, anything which are onboarded into the SNMP server. These things you need to.
Okay.
UDP port 161 and 162 using. You can see they will ask you, what is the purpose of 162? Manager will use the port number 161, client will use the port 162. Okay, some theoretical question you will get it here. User port will be 161 and your manager port will be 162. Version 1 and version 2, there is no such difference, and even if right now no one is using the version 2. In the version 2, what we have the benefit, we have the infer. Infer means trap plus acknowledge. Means suppose one time I want to see what is my suppose when from the switch is up, what is my switch IP, all the interface IP, and what is the suppose on the interface, what is my MAC address. At one shot, if I want to get all the things, we can use the get bulk. This is from the Solarone site they are using, get bulk or get mask. All the IP one shot. Okay, suppose I want to see so IP INT brief. You have all the IP, same thing. For the get bulk, what they are doing, for this bulk, they will retrieve all these in the SNMP server. Okay, this is the get bulk. And yeah, yes, these things you need to know mandatorily. Try to understand. We are using the version 3. Try to understand here, then I will show you in the router.
Total 3 versions, sir, SNMP.
SNMP, tell me.
Have version 2 and version 1 and 2, right?
No,
Or version
you have
3 as well.
version 1, no one is using it. It's completely outdated. Version
Okay.
2 is there, version 3. 75% version 3 is using, 25% version 2 is using.
Okay.
I am using both. Both version 2 also I have used, version 3 also I am using.
Okay.
Yeah. What is main version 3 you need to know. Version 2 is nothing, I will show you. Only string you need to put. Read string you need to put, write string you need to put. That is known as the community string.
Okay.
I will show you in the router. Version 3 is the main thing because we have the security here. In version 2, we don't have the security. And what you need to put, authentication we have, authentication key. Privacy you can put, authentication plus encryption. And no authentication. If you will put this command, no authentication, no prep, that means it's quite similar to SNMP version 1, version 2. You can put authentication, you can put prep. 3 option is there in version 3. If you will put the authentication, then you will use for only the authentication key you will use. If you will use the prep, this command, I will show you in the router. If you use the prep command, then authentication is also there. On both sides, there will be an authentication and your data will be also encrypted. But if you will put the no auth, no prep, then means you are using somewhat version 2. Okay. Let me, yes. Now what they are actually in the SNMP, what the SNMP people, this is not our part. What the SNMP people are doing, they will create a group. For router, they will create a group. For switch, they will create a group. And firewall, they have created a group. And for that, they have a specific configuration. Okay. Let me show you this part. Okay, let me do this one. What we will do on our side, I need to pass on this part is clear. This is suppose SNMP server IP through the access list. I passed this one. This is suppose SNMP server. Then what I need to put? I need to put a group name, which version you are using, what mode you are using, and what is the local means ACL10 you are using. This is username, authentication you are using, description you are using, and so after that I will show you the SNMP user. Let me show you. Let's go to a router. This is some theoretical question you will get. What are the port number? What is the SNMP version 2, version 3? These things. Not a single thing we should not miss. Everything we should read so that a lot of extra things also we read so that you will clear. Let's see. I don't know it will work or not. Let me take the 7200.
Sir, I reinstalled GNS3. Now it is asking a new GNS3 version 2254.
No.
Okay.
Continue with that one.
Okay.
A lot of issue will face. Okay, let me open this router. Oh, why router is not open? What type of security they install?
The updated security installation 2 weeks back, sir. From there onwards, I'm not able to.
But what is the issue?
Yes.
Because we are not using any VM, means this is for the GNS, directly we are using the DNS, not with
Yeah.
any kind of virtual machine. So
I think now it is working, I guess. I reinstalled it once again.
it started working.
Now I can see a router, 2 routers.
Could you
are
please show your
connected, sir.
screen? Could you please show your screen?
Okay.
Let me make you.
Can you stop recording, sir?
Okay, just a minute.
Or else you finish SNMP, sir, so that.
Okay, let me finish the SNMP, just 2 minutes more. Then
Yeah,
we'll do that part.
yeah, sure.
SNMP, let me show you this one. Access list, through the access list, if you suppose I want to put the IP access list, suppose I am putting standard, any number you can put, then permit standard, then what it is. Okay. Okay, host, let me put the direct permit host 192.168.1.1. Okay, this is my ICMP, sorry, SNMP. So the access list you have passed it one. Okay. Now how to configure the SNMP? Suppose first there is version 2 is there, but no one using, but although in your course it's version 2 is there, version 3 is there, you need to know what is the version 2. Version 2 is known as the V2C. In my route, it is there, you can read V2C. It is version 2, V2C.
Okay.
Yes. SNMP. Directly why it is asking. It's not working. Yes. Okay, yes. SNMP server. Then SNMP server. What for the there is a community. Now for the this is version 2. Version 2, you need to use this word community. Now you need to use a string. Okay. Any string you can use. Suppose I am using ABC.
Okay.
Then what it is asking? Read only or write only. For this, whether you have the capacity for the SNMP, they will read this one or read write both. So suppose I am putting the arrow, then another string DEF RW. From our side, that's it. You need to provide this router IP and this key, read key, write key to the SNMP. So that what they will do, they will combine this key with the SNMP server, and I have the access list through the SNMP server. Okay. And then I have the communication through the SNMP to my switch. If switch will be down, SNMP will create a logs that your switch is down. My NOC team will then that time create a ticket and they will send to customer. Okay, for the communication purpose. If you want to put what is your SNMP server location, also you can put. Server location is not working. It should be works. Yes, SNMP server location. Any location name. Suppose it is in Dallas. Dallas room 2. You can. It's your client location in room 2. Your SNMP server is there. This is for the recognition purpose where the SNMP server is located. This is not mandatory. SNMP server location also you can put. Okay. This is the your version 2. That is known as the B2C. Okay. Suppose I am using the SNMP version 3. Then that time I need to create a group. SNMP server group. In the group, what it is asking? Any name. Suppose I am create a name router. You are asking, you see them.
Yes,
Now you have
yeah.
the V3. V3 is known as the SNMP V3. I already told you B2C is the version 2. B3. Then you can see it here. Are you able to see? Authentication, no auth, privilege. What I have already in my notes, you can see authentication, or is there? Authentication, privilege, no authentication. Authentication means only group using the authentication, but no privilege, no privilege. Here, no authentication, no security means no authentication, no privilege. Privilege means authentication is also there and security level is also there. So every time you need to use this one. Then authentication. In the authentication, no, let me do this one. Authentication, MD5 should be there. Here it is not showing. Version 3. Pre, I can use, yes. But authentication in my router, it is not showing, and MD5 should be there for the authentication purpose. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me version 3, SNMP server group router, version 3, then privilege. Okay, privilege, I am giving access 10. Access 10 is my for the SNMP server. First, I put for this the access 10. In access 10, I have created somehow an SCL is being created for it. Yes, access 10, I have created this one. So I passed my access list. Very basic configuration. Now I need to put a username, SNMP server username, user, who is my user? Suppose any name I can put PM. Okay, PM is the name. Then router. You can see now version 3. It's V3. For the PM group, I'm putting PM and I have created a group, router group. For that, all the group I have used a username as the PM. Then V3. Then authentication I can put here. Authentication is MD5. And you can put here what any key you can put. I'm putting my key is simple, Cisco. Okay. Then what you need to do? Privilege. You have all the option for the privilege encryption, whatever I have explained you yesterday, 3DS, DS, everything you can hear. Privilege, suppose I am putting the 3DS. You are able to understand what I am putting the 3DS? It is not taking on my router. This is the issue. Suppose privilege. SNMP version 3 is completely not working in my router. 3DS option is not there. DS option is not there. This is not. SNMP version 3. Why this one is not working? Village I can put. Suppose I can put any option I can do, but actually DS option should be there. Just a minute. Let me do one thing. Config SNMP server. Just stop this one. I think due to version 2 already configured. Is there any issue for that? Just a minute. Simple command. Just need to put the username and password, but I don't know why my encryption is not taking. Okay. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Okay. Config T. Let's do a access list first. IP access list. Suppose I am taking the standard permit IP 19 permit host 192.168.1.1. Okay. Now we will from here, then SNMP server. Okay, in SNMP server, I can create a name group. That is my router. Now I need to put the version 3. Yes. Then privilege access 10. Then SNMP server username I can put anything. Suppose PM, and that is for my router. This group version 3. Then you can put the authentication MD5. Then you can put the Cisco. Suppose I am putting any key, I am putting Cisco. Then yes, shifting SNMP post engine start. Now there is this one is not taking in my router privilege. You need to put the 3 days. It's not taking. Why? Privilege, it is not taking this router. Why? Let me see. If command is there, privilege username, yes, author username is put, authenticate. Yes, I don't know why it is not taking. One more command is there. No problem. In this line, it's NCCN or which dog?
Which one, sir?
This dog is which breed?
No, no. My neighbor home, sir.
Okay.
We don't-
Okay. So yes, you can see, guys, that is not taking. Although in this line I have put. Let me show you the SNMP configuration now. So running configuration section SNMP. This one, everything I have put here. I have a privilege, but on some cases router dash also you can put, but already I have put the priv here. Priv means it already taken the encryption. Just let me show you. In priv, it's already taken this one. Where I have seen. Authentication is there and encryption is there with the version 3. I have taken the priv and access list 10, access list 10, I have the router. But when you are putting any kind of SNMP, never forget right now what you are able to see. So only these things you are able to see.
Mhm.
One more command, actually we need to put trap. Everything it will trap. So no, SNMP server enable, mandatorily we need to put this one. Now if you will see so running configuration section SNMP. Are you able to see? Previously what was there? Only this one.
Yeah,
Whatever I put.
yeah.
Yes. Now what will happen when they will configure this username and password for all these on their side? If any issue from this side there, suppose OSPF issue is there, any MPLS is there, anything, so you will get an alert there.
So if we enable trap, it will automatically
Yes.
create a logs with all
Yes.
whatever we
SNMP
configured
table.
in the system.
Yes, SNMP. Trap you need to enable. Okay. And one more thing is there. This is the best thing. Okay. So here you can let me know. Here you can let me know. Suppose my fan is down. Suppose my temperature is greater than 80%. Is there any option to see it here?
Here, not yet, but even production also I'm getting fan related power.
Yes. For that, what you need to do, there is an option OID MIB.
But syslog logs also coming, sir. That is related to SNMP.
Syslog, if you have enabled the syslog here, all the logs it will be coming into here. Okay. If for this you have enabled the syslog, everything will come to there. If in the SNMP you have configured, alert will be in the SNMP.
So SNMP configuring because of monitoring tool purpose, right?
Yes, and SNMP is the monitoring tool. Up to this one, he can
Okay.
monitor all the things. But suppose what happened if
If we give show logging, we are getting logs now. That is belongs to syslog.
yes, that is belong to the syslog.
Okay.
But so logs when you are trying to do that is syslog, but that is your local syslog, means router syslog. But if you have specific syslog on your server, then there you can see the complete output. Suppose my router memory will be full. What it will do? It will delete everything and again it will recreate. But in the syslog server, it will never delete until and unless you have a specific downtime that if it is 30 days, then you can nearage. Okay. Syslog is the different server. Whatever you are showing in the show logs, that is the router syslog, means local syslog. In the router, we don't have so much space. Okay. What suppose you have the fan is any sensor is there on your switch, and if temperature is getting 80% high, how you will identify from this? So actually, what there is actually OID and MIB tools are there. OID is the your objective identifier, and this one MIB is your management.
Information.
Yes, management information base. You have any idea about this part?
Yeah, while studying SNMP, I heard, sir, but
Okay, OID, MID, generally we are not using that part. Okay, but actually it's a tree-like structure. For every engine, we have a specific value is there. That value is something like this. It is a tree-like structure. Actually, this I did not do any kind of means this MID, how MID is retrieved, how OID is retrieved. This information is we are getting from our vendor, our Cisco vendor. Suppose in the Cisco device for every engine, they have keep something to this one. Then in the when you will go to the SNMP, for this IP, this SNMP string, this username, this password, they will put this value there. 0, 1, 2, 3, what is vendor is given. So from that, they will retrieve whether it is right or wrong. SNMP will give a green color or red color there. Then it will show you. If anything, fan will also down. They have some specific set value. Suppose 70 degrees centigrade, my engine will be temperature, then it will go to the level 5, means high alert. This type of things they have set. This is a tree-like structure. Let me show you on the internet. Generally, we the people are not doing that part. That is given by the vendor. Some specific value. OID and MID. Tree-like structure something. Yes, this is. Simple letter MIB and OID object identifier database defines the structure of the network management information. It's a tree-like structure, this type. But how for this device they are getting? This is for everything there is a specific value. Means for the Cisco, they have some specific values starting from the, let me show you. OID and MIB specific values. We don't need to calculate this one. That is the one. You can see, I told you 1, 3, 6, this type of things. OID are unique identifier within the MI, allowing SNMP manager specific data points, like my engine is getting 70 degrees centigrade high, my fan is getting slow. OID, these type of things. And something it's Cisco, it's similar, 1396, I think, starting of the subject, like this they are using. Suppose one system IP, CIP, yes, this Cisco entity vendor type. Vendor, actually it will provide by you the vendor. They have some specific rules, how they will put the 136, then 41. Actually, we are not retrieving this part. We are not doing this part. That is completely by the vendor. They will provide this information for every engine, so that I can track through the SNMP when my engine is getting high, when my fan, this type of things you can see. We don't need to worry about this part. It's the vendor. But configuration you need to know. Simple configuration. And don't forget to enable the trap. This one. SNMP, very simple question you will get, mainly port number you will get, and what is the difference between SNMP version 2 and version 3.
So
Version 3, what
162 used by agents, sir. 161.
you can see, yes. Let me show you again.
UDP port number 161 and 162, okay. But agents are 162.
So 161, 162.
Manager will always use the port
Yes.
number 161.
And this one,
One-
let's try to remember.
One
Version.
is, okay. So 161 is for manager and 161
To
2 is for
agent.
client, right?
Agent.
Agents means clients.
Yeah, agent is client send.
Okay.
So I have given you a very snap, means screenshot from where I've collected this screenshot. Just go through this screenshot. And this one also mandatory. These three things, 1, 2, 3, these three line.
Okay.
Okay. It's on your notes. Once you will get your notes, you can see. Okay. Now, Srikant, let me stop this one. It's over from my end. Let me stop this recording now.
Yeah, for me it is working, sir, now.
It's working?
Yeah, it is working. I reinstalled,
Okay.
so started working now.
So my suggestion is working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
No,
anytime.
it won't be a problem, right, sir? Like
Which
I'm
problem?
using office laptop.
Artifact?
No, I'm using office laptop, so I installed GNS3. So is it going to impact or what?
No, I'm not getting you.
No,
Listen.
I'm my laptop is office laptop, sir. Okay.
Okay.
In the office laptop, I installed GNS3. So
Yes.
it will be impacting or nothing will happen.
No. Listen, they have given you, if they have the complete security, they will not allow to download or upload anything. Okay. In your
Okay.
laptop, like me, I cannot download or install, I cannot do anything. But they have provided you whether you can download or upload. But this is for the official purpose. You are studying something. It's not an issue.
Yes.
You are not seeing any kind of film there. You are not seeing any kind of, you are not misutilizing these things. Just for the office purpose, you are practicing something. Suppose you can tell easily, suppose when we are configuring the router, we are getting some issue. So first time practicing on this platform, there will be no issue. Installing GNS, installing packet tracer, installing Eve in office laptop, there will be no issue. But don't misutilize.
Yeah. Okay.
So although you have the GNS3, GNS3 is sufficient for the CCN and CCNP. Even if in the CCI also, GNS3 is only for the SD1 and SDA, it is not good. Rest everything is good.
Okay.
So guys, please practice everything I told. So any doubt, Srikant? Any doubt, Maninder?
As of now, no, sir. If anything is there, I will reach out to you.
You have my number. Please contact me. Okay.
Yeah.
So
when is next batch, sir?
that thing actually, let's take 5-7 days break. Guys, enjoy.
Okay. No, I want to attend from beginning itself, sir. I don't want to join after one topic.
Means?
I want to start joining from the beginning.
No,
itself,
this time,
initial class.
Okay, NRC, I don't think you need to join it again. Okay. Anchor, If you have any doubt, you can join in the NRC batch. That is 1 year free. Okay. But Encore batch most probably next Saturday.
Okay, that is weekend batches or weekdays?
We'll decide on that day. The institute will decide. Okay, it's up to how much people we have, how many new people we have. Okay, we'll decide. Okay, whether it will be it's up to guys you. It's your availability. Accordingly, we need to decide whether it will be the weekdays or weekend. But most probably maybe next Saturday or maybe from Tuesday, Wednesday we have the demo class. I am not aware, but Neha ma'am will update you on this part. Okay.
Sure.
But not more than maximum 3 to 4 days gap.
Okay.
Because continuously also I am taking class. So let's take 3-4 days. I think by Tuesday, Wednesday we'll get the information. Okay. Actually, it was supposed to be today only. Actually, it was supposed to be today because I thought yesterday this class was finished, but it's not possible. So we need to postpone this one.
Okay.
Okay. But now this will be your Encore.
Okay.
Mainly there will do the switching and wireless part and the HSRP part, the VRRP part, the architecture part, and QoS multicasting.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, see you guys. But start reading.
Okay.
Don't forget. Any doubt, please ping.
Sure, sir.
See you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.